We back here at Music in the Cut. I'm here with Chief RCG from the Lou.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man.
Double O.
We was having a fruitful, organic conversation just about emotional awareness, emotional intelligence, being organic in your creation, creating art with intention, learning from life, and using life as a tool, as your canvas to draw your inspiration from. I think J. Cole said sometimes you got to step back from life and let it provide a new prescription for you. You talked about some of your motivations growing up. You talked about how your brother would tell you, hey, stop talking on the music, listening. You know what I'm saying? Use your 2 ears, not your mouth.
For sure.
Just being an artist, you know what I'm saying? I think you got to be just a different creature, a different human, living on a different frequency. Because if you pay attention in history, a lot of times the artists are in charge of the revolution, stay in charge of the movement, and stay in charge of making history move at a fast pace. So where do you see yourself in the game? What is your outlook? What do you plan to achieve with the music? What is the goal?
Man, everything comes to generational wealth. Period.
Yeah.
I got a daughter now. She about to be 2 in April.
Congratulations,
you know
brother.
What I'm saying? It's just being able to provide for everybody. Putting everybody in position to win.
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me, but
be good.
That's the goal. Never been a stingy person. Wasn't raised like this.
So, at all.
You know, any chance I can get to put the fam on, put everybody who got me on, and we good. We good.
Absolutely. The more you realize it's enough out here for everybody, the more you can kind of scale back and be more inclined to bring people in. You know what I'm saying? More inclined to, you know, just work without expecting anything in return. Work with genuine intentions. Just like we said, it's enough out here for everybody. Give me your favorite cultural hip hop producers in the game that you draw some of your inspiration from.
Producers in the game. You know, this is crazy because
like
Gucci wouldn't even make my top 10. No disrespect to Gucci, I fuck with Gucci. But he introduced me to Zaytoven. And it's something about that ability that Zaytoven has to just make something nasty with a piano. He might be one of my top, period. Not even gonna lie. I got a new respect for Pharrell. You know, sometimes you watch a couple documentaries and it'll change your whole perspective on something. You know
that man's great.
So as I go back and listen to what they produced, it's like, okay, y'all really brought a whole weird ass feel to the game, and
that's the essence of art.
That.
Just being different,
love it.
Man. It's organically different.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with them too.
I love it. I can't even argue with that. I think just producer, beat maker, Jay Dilla, Ninth Wonder, for me on a producer, beat maker tip. On the engineer side, we can go T minus. T minus is pretty. 88 keys.
What about older? What about before 2000?
88 keys. He was with Kanye and them. Who else? I can't even think. And then I want to say Dre. That's so cliche. Dre so JD too. JD responsible. Jermaine Dupri responsible for a lot.
It is. He is. I don't know though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Very.
You still can't give him his.
And
you gotta give him his credit.
And
well,
JD.
Of course. Yeah,
and JD. Oh no, the credit is there. That's,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
status. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying.
David Banner too.
You just can't. You don't talk about them. We know they winning. You know what I'm saying. Nobody would have thought about Zaytoven. You know, so give him a chance. You feel me? You know what I'm saying. That's how I look at it.
And Chase the Money though.
42. Noah 40.
I met Chase the Money some years back before he had became Big Chase the Money. We was in the studio in St. Louis. He from St. Louis, by the way. Shout out St. Louis.
Shout out to Lou, man.
And yeah, we was in the studio. Risk Factor Records. That's whose studio it was at the time. And Chase the Money was just sitting there at the table, you know what I'm saying, messing with some young cats that they had in the studio at the time. And I remember him playing his beats at that time, and they was just, he took the room. You know what I'm saying? He took the room. Everybody ain't saying nothing because this motherfucker is just like, okay, all right, you know what I'm saying? I was just telling my homies the ability to take the room with whatever the craft is you got is some of the most, that's the best shit you could ever have, that ability. You know what I'm saying? To
move
just
the
take that
crowd.
room. So it was crazy because, you know what I'm saying? 2 years later, he on. All I'm hearing is chase the money, chase the money. So
Chase the money, chase the money.
shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
Man, big shout out. So we nearing the end of this fruitful interview. We got 2 game segments that I like to put my artists through just to test your knowledge. And then we're going to dissect the bars a little bit, but we're going to start with the game. So I got 4 questions for you. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to answer each question.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? See if you get them right. See where his knowledge at. Got the scripts on the phone. All right, you ready? I'm going to just hit you with it. What was the name of the first ever hip-hop label, and when was it created? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Hip hop label.
4.
You got me.
What was the name of the first ever hip-hop label, and when was it created? He said, I got him. Listen, Sugar Hill Gang Records, 1979.
Okay. You got me. For sure.
Question number 2. These 3 innovators are known as the Holy Trinity of hip-hop. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
3 innovators.
These 3 innovators are known as the Holy Trinity
As
of
in their
hip-hop.
group?
Just as in being the pioneers of
Run
hip-hop.
DMC?
The founders. No. Like, think of, like, the founders of hip-hop.
So we're talking about individual rappers.
Yes.
Like Shaba.
Yes.
Slick.
No.
Nah.
Your 10 seconds up, brother.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But is
ready?
Big Eddie Kane one of them?
No.
Go.
DJ Kool Herc.
Yeah, I think
African Bombata.
Okay.
Grandmaster Flash.
Okay.
No.
It was not. I wasn't gonna mention that though. I was not. I didn't know that, but I'm with you.
Who is the pioneer of rock and roll?
The pioneer of rock and roll. Chuck Berry.
Come on, you feel me? Come on, yes.
Am I not? Am I not
He
from
right.
St. Louis?
You know what I'm saying?
It's Chuck.
And
It's
he's from the
Chuck.
Loop. I'm like,
He's from the
yo,
Loop.
we gotta get that one.
Come
You
on,
gotta
man.
get that one.
Come on. You got. All right, let's go. Last one.
Straight from my guy Vaz, you know what I'm saying? Shout out. Appreciate you, big dog. How many alternative mixes did Michael Jackson's Billie Jean have?
I would never know.
Take a guess.
One?
I'm gonna give you a range 1 through 100.
1.
1.
I'm gonna stick with 1.
Try 91.
91?
91. Thriller. That's MJ.
Guess what version they picked though out of those 91?
67.
One.
1?
They picked 2.
Oh my God.
He had them do 91 versions. They'd be like, you know what? I like this number 2. Let's go back.
Let's go with number 2.
Quincy's a bastard.
That's
we didn't even say
sick
Quincy,
in the
producer.
head. That's sick in the head.
But just being intentional about the art. 91 revisions, bro. And then he ended up putting out the number 2 track. Feel me? Don't take your time. We're gonna move right on to the next and the last segment. It's called In Between the Bars, where I dissect RCG Chief bars, where we get deep down, we get personal with it. So I was diving in your catalog, man. I picked some songs that resonated with me. I took some notes on them.
I appreciate that.
And this first song is Who Gonna Be There? It's titled Who Gonna Be There? And it was a verse that resonated with me, and it went like this. I just wanna win, but niggas wanna see me fall. Stuck in the streets or stuck in the cell. Whatever got that way. Again, see, I was going down the wrong path. Started adding to my problems, that's the wrong math. I might have butchered it,
It's okay.
you know what I'm saying? But just
Stuck in the streets or either stuck in the cell, won't ever go that way again. See, I was going down the wrong path or adding to my problems. That's the wrong math. Who's gonna be there for me? Who's gonna be there? Yeah, that's my shit right there, man.
Just give some game. Just from that lyric, from that prose, that reprise to the individuals out here that's gonna watch this. To the youth that's gonna watch this, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be influenced by your music.
Them bars right there that we highlighting, man. If I take what I had to take from when I wrote it, man, I was outside, man. To say the least amount, you know what I'm saying? We was outside, man. We was in the streets for sure.
I'm already knowing.
It was just a situation of, you know what I'm saying? I got locked up a few times in a row.
Yeah.
And my first time I had got locked up, it was actually at my mama crib, and that look on her face was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But it still didn't do much. It had to. I ended up getting in a car accident.
Yeah.
I was like 20. I was 21. Got in a car accident, broke my hip in 2 different places, and there it went.
Yeah.
We ain't that outside no more. We can't be that outside no more. You know what I'm saying? I had my baby at 24, but I had already grown out of the clubs. You know what I'm saying? We go here and there, you know, because I enjoy my people.
Exactly.
But, you know, I worked 4 years as security in the club. Once that car accident shit happened, I went back to working in the club for another like 2 years, and it was just like, nah, this ain't.
Wow.
Real. You know, it's time to grow. It's time to understand that life is important. You feel me?
I mean, it seemed like we don't truly learn until we really figure out the stove is really hot. Sometimes it takes for you to go through it, to get to it, to get to that other side, to just realize what you was ultimately looking for.
For sure.
It definitely was a privilege talking to you.
For sure.
Chief RCG from St. Louis. My name is Vavrick Owens, artist, activist here from South Side of Phoenix. Just let the people know what you got going, what you got coming up, what's next for Chief, man. Talk to him.
Chief RCG of LLOD, man. You can find me on all platforms. Chief RCG, CHIEF. Man, we got a tape together, man. Me and my brother Von Skirty back at home. We got one coming. It's called Long Time Coming, because that's what it's been. Me and him have not put an official project out together, and we started this together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's kind of weird, but it's what's needed, and I've never been more proud of music that I've made than these tracks that we did together. So that's that, man. Chief RCG of LLOD, man. You can find me, CHIEF RCG, on all platforms. You know, check me out. I hope you enjoy it.
Man, listen, we in the cut talking about music, having an organic conversation in an organic way. It's music in the cut, man. Tune in. Don't tune out. You did.
When I pull up, I skip to the front of the line, 40 on my side. Security, one of the guys, I hope you don't try me, cause it can get crazy. Year ago, I was having my baby. Every day since, never let him talk crazy. I vow to never let a nigga play me.